and the birth of Stoicism, how losing everything became the beginning of wisdom. In 300 BC, on the picturesque island of Cyprus, bathed by the azure waters of the Mediterranean, lived a prosperous merchant named Zeno. His trading ships regularly sailed between the wealthy ports of the ancient world, amassing him a considerable fortune. Yet fate had a harsh lesson in store for him. During one voyage from Phoenicia to Piraeus, his ship was caught in a terrible storm and sank, taking all its precious cargo with it. In an instant, a man accustomed to luxury and respect lost absolutely everything he had. Imagine yourself in Zeno's place. What emotions would overwhelm you at such a moment? Deep despair? Burning rage at the injustice of fate? The urge to blame the gods or simply give up? For most people, such a reaction would be entirely natural. Yet Zeno responded differently, with astonishing calm and philosophical acceptance. Later, inspired by the wisdom of Socrates and other great thinkers, he developed an entire philosophical system known to us as Stoicism. At its core lay a simple yet revolutionary principle. We cannot control external events, but we always have power over how we respond to them. The deep essence of Stoicism, the art of discernment. Modern interpretations often distort Stoicism, portraying its followers as emotionless ascetics suppressing all feelings. In truth, the Stoics were deeply feeling individuals. They simply understood a fundamental truth. Life is inherently unpredictable and often unfair, but our true freedom lies in choosing our reaction to what happens. A simple analogy with rain illustrates this well. On one hand, rain is vital. It nourishes plants, fills reservoirs, and maintains ecological balance. On the other hand, if a downpour catches you without an umbrella on your way to an important meeting, it's irritating. Yet we don't fall to our knees weeping at the first drops of rain. Why? Because we instinctively understand. Rain is a natural phenomenon beyond our control. Stoicism teaches us to extend this wise acceptance to all areas of life. If we recognize in advance that troubles, losses, and disappointments are inevitable parts of human existence, they will no longer throw us off balance. The practice of Stoicism. Mental resilience through voluntary discomfort. The ancient Stoics developed a series of practical exercises to train mental resilience. The most famous of these, voluntary discomfort, might seem strange to modern people, but its effectiveness has stood the test of time. The method is simple. Periodically deprive yourself of habitual comforts. For example, sleep on the floor instead of a soft bed. Take cold showers instead of hot ones. For several days, eat only the simplest foods: bread, water, a few vegetables. Give up entertainment in favor of silent reflection. Why subject yourself to such trials? Several profound purposes lie behind this practice. Gratitude. It teaches us to appreciate ordinary comforts we usually take for granted. Preparation. A person familiar with discomfort won't panic when faced with real hardships. Willpower. Like a muscle, self-discipline requires constant training. The traps of external happiness. Why chasing success often leads to disappointment. Modern society relentlessly insists that happiness depends on external markers of success: bank account size, car brands, social media followers, or career status. Yet the Stoics recognized the flaw in this mindset 2,000 years ago. Consider a few examples. Wealth. Money solves many problems, but it can be lost, as Zeno learned. Moreover, riches breed new anxieties: fear of loss, envy from others, and the lure of luxury. Career, professional achievements bring satisfaction, but all success is temporary. Companies go bankrupt, industries become obsolete, and physical strength declines with age. Relationships. Love and friendship are priceless, but even the strongest bonds can break due to betrayal, conflict, or simple drifting apart. The Stoics proposed a radically different approach: seek stability not in external things, but within. Their philosophy rests on 4 fundamental virtues that can never be taken from you, the 4 pillars of Stoic wisdom. Wisdom, Sophia, the ability to clearly distinguish what is within our control from what is not. As Epictetus said, our chief task in life is to separate and distinguish things so we may say clearly to ourselves what is up to us and what is not. Courage, Andrea. Not physical bravery, but the strength of character to remain true to one's principles despite circumstances. Seneca expressed this beautifully. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Temperance, Sophrosyne, the art of finding the golden mean between excess and deficiency. The Stoics didn't preach asceticism, but warned against slavery to luxury. Their motto, have what you truly need and desire nothing superfluous. Justice, Dikaiosune, the understanding that all people are interconnected. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, what harms the hive harms the bee. Stoicism in action, the lessons of Nelson Mandela. The most striking modern example of Stoic practice is Nelson Mandela. After spending 27 years in prison for fighting apartheid, he emerged without a trace of hatred for his oppressors. Instead of revenge, he chose reconciliation, preventing a bloody civil war in South Africa. His secret? On Robben Island, Mandela studied the works of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoics. He embraced their central lesson. The past cannot be changed, but the future depends on our choices here and now. His famous words, "Resentment is like drinking poison and hoping it will kill your enemies," are pure Stoic wisdom. Practical Stoicism for the 21st century. How can we apply this ancient wisdom today? Here are 4 key strategies. 1. The dichotomy of control. Exercise. Each morning, spend 5 minutes making 2 lists. What I control, my actions, attitudes, efforts. What I don't control, weather, others' behavior, the economy. Focus only on the first list throughout the day. Second, premeditatio malorum, premeditation of evils. Regularly visualize worst-case scenarios, job loss, illness, breakup, and mentally rehearse your response. This isn't pessimism, it's psychological vaccination against panic when adversity strikes. 3. Process over outcome. Shift focus from results to the journey. In work, value growth, not just promotions. In sports, enjoy training, not just medals. In art, love creating, not just applause. The Stoic journal follow Marcus Aurelius's example. Each evening, reflect. What was within my control today? Where did I act with virtue? Where did emotions override reason? What lessons emerged? The profound meaning of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions. It's a complete system for achieving true freedom. When we stop clinging to external validations and cultivate inner strength, a remarkable transformation occurs. Fears lose their grip. Failures become lessons. Relationships deepen. Life gains authentic meaning. As Seneca wrote, true wealth is to want nothing. In our consumerist age, where we're constantly told we need more, money, possessions, experiences, Stoicism's message is more relevant than ever. Stoic philosophy doesn't promise a problem-free life. It offers something far more valuable, an unshakable core that lets you retain dignity, clarity, and peace in even the harshest circumstances. As Epictetus put it, it's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. Ultimately, Stoicism teaches the greatest art of all, how to be fully human, mindful, free, responsible, and whole. and that is its timeless gift to every era and culture.